It's the sort of thing you do, mate.
Tottenham, Tottenham, Tottenham. Now actually below the line in
If you
18th.
say it three times, do they get 3 points?
If you
Start
say it three
beating you.
times in a mirror, Pochettino turns up in your
Reappear.
bathroom with a hard on. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they'll go down?
Oh my God. You know
I
what?
think I think they might.
I,
I'm
I
starting
think
to
they will.
think they
Yeah.
are, and
I'm, this
that. Do you know
feels
what? That if we finish second, but they get relegated, I will look back at this season fondly.
Because the thing is,
it's one of those
no, but
killers
hold on.
that
If
it's
you
like
do
the
finish
Leicester
second,
season.
hold on, because if you do
Um,
finish second, the thing is that whole finishing second is going to actually disappear and won't even be in
it won't be back.
because they're
The
focusing on
Spurs
Premier
On
relegation
the
will
League.
take over.
last game of the season, we bottle it and we finish second, but Spurs get relegated. We are going to jump on here and we are going to be talking about Tottenham, aren't we? We are. We will be though.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll
yeah.
be the
It
bigger
would.
news, right? It
Yeah.
will be bigger news. But
It is a bigger story in a way. Obviously, I think it would not get rid of the heat from Arsenal, but it would, take some of the
Someone not
spotlight off.
winning something
oh,
is not the
Yeah, but
no,
it's
story.
the
no.
way.
If
It is
I,
also the way. Let's not
it's
talk
a
about Arsenal
much.
anyway.
I
yeah,
hate to say it,
Yeah.
it's a much
Yeah,
bigger
Tottenham.
story if
You think
Spurs.
George, they haven't got it in them? They haven't got enough.
I think momentum at this stage of the season, especially down at that bottom end, is absolutely huge. And
Yeah.
West Ham under Nuno look a lot better than they have throughout the rest of the season. And I mean, what they won this week. Um, they've got to play
Brighton.
Wolves. Oh
Oh,
no, not
sorry.
Brighton. Yeah, Brighton.
They're
No,
beating
No,
Spurs
Spurs
have
have
got
to play
Brighton.
Wolves.
Yeah.
I can't remember the rest of West Ham's fixtures, but I mean, I think they're in serious trouble because the Romero's out for the season. They don't look like they can score. They can't defend. They've got the new manager in De Zerbi, who Brighton, Lewis Dunk at Brighton notoriously said for the first like 4 weeks we didn't have a fucking clue what he was saying. So I don't know how that's going to be any different to a bunch of Spurs players that don't have a clue what's going on in the best of times. So I think they're in serious, serious. Obviously, they're in serious
The
trouble.
players look like they've down tools a little bit, I know
Yeah.
people
Look
maybe
shell
reading
shocked almost.
people are reading into it a bit too much. I don't believe this to be true because they're professionals, but um, some people have suggested like if you're a Tottenham player, you're thinking, well, if we stay up by the skin of our teeth, I've got another 3 years on my deal, and I'm going to have to do this all over again next season. If we get relegated,
I'm out.
I'm gone.
I'm off to play in the Champions League for someone else in
Yeah,
Europe. You know what I mean?
So, I mean,
yeah.
this season, what I'm trying to say is, with Tottenham, it's a bit like Leicester winning the title, right? It's like
In reverse.
all season you're like, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, and as you're getting closer, you're like, oh my God, this actually might
Yeah,
happen,
yeah,
right?
I mean,
And it's still
they
hard to
finished
believe.
17th last season. So why, for some reason, we all thought, oh, they're magically going to be up and challenging for Europe.
Well, I just want
they
to
were
give a
circling the
shout.
drain. I
I
think it's
want to give
when
a
they got Thomas
random
Franklin.
shout to teams like
Yeah,
Brentford, right? I want to give a rant because they get their whole front line taken off them. Their manager disappears to Tottenham, and but like Keith Andrews has come in. Is he good
done a
enough?
better job than Thomas Frank.
Yeah,
And he's done incredible, right? And he's
Yeah,
got Bournemouth, he's got Brighton, all these teams doing well on a string of the budget. And and I'm including how rubbish some of our teams are, but these teams are doing incredible, and Tottenham just cannot get it right. And
yeah.
the irony of it is they had a manager. I know they finished 17th, but they had a manager who finally won them a trophy. They got rid of him.
They deserve it. They finally had a
I
manager that
will
won them a
say,
trophy. They
in
got rid
Spurs'
of him.
defence, they have had some fucking horrid luck. Like their
Yeah.
injury, like
Deflected
Bentancur's
goal
out,
on the
Madison's
weekend.
out, Kudus is out, Kulusevski's been out for ages. Like they've had long
Yeah.
periods without their centre half.
Romero sent off every other week.
Romero's, I mean, that's his own
No.
fucking fault. But
Yeah.
yeah, their keepers had to
No,
go out.
I agree with you.
Like, their injury list is ridiculous.
But
And it
like
was last season as well.
even the goal on the
But
weekend was
also,
like
but
relegation luck, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah, a big
Yeah.
reflection. But also, don't go like. There's a reason why big teams weren't in for Madison. Like he's quite talented, but he's always fucking injured.
Always injured, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I don't know if I saw a picture the other day of the league after 11 games, and Spurs were like fifth or something in the table. I think that I can't remember how many points they were on. I want to say like 18 or something like that after 11 games. They're now on what, 29 points, 21 games later. It's
That's mad.
just it's
But
insane.
like I said, they haven't won a game in
this year.
2026. The last
We're in
time they
Yeah.
April.
won a game was at Palace away, which I went to with Hannah to watch, and they played well, to be fair. But since then, it's just been downhill. And
Well, PSG
Their
have
next game's
beaten more Premier League
Brighton.
teams.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you keep
yeah,
saying that
yes, you have, yeah.
the next game so and so, the next game so and so, but they're not winning.
No.
And I
But
well,
The
we
next game was not Forest at home a couple of weeks ago, surely 3 points. And they
Yeah,
got pumped 3-0.
oh, so good, isn't it? It's that stadium as well. Every time I see that stadium now, I'm
Yeah,
watching boxing there, just full of
emptying
people, and
out.
I'm just like, imagine that the boys, the Preston boys, turning up there, going, "Cool, look at this gaff!" Like,
Yeah.
it's it would be,
Away at Charlton next season.
yeah. I so hope it happens, but
would you
you know,
would you
it's
would you
too
want to win the
good.
league or see them go down?
Oh no, I'd rather win the league, of course,
Okay.
but it will be a very it will be a nice sweetener. It will be a nice way to sort of drown. Like I'll still maybe be celebrating last game of the season, even if we finish second again. Do you know what I
will
mean?
you
Have a
be
drink,
will
go
you
down the
be
pub.
more interested in the EFL? Like, will you be?
Uh, I'll probably look at the 11 that they put out against.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're playing Preston
Wrexham,
away or they're playing
Lincoln.
Lincoln, and
Yeah.
I look at their 11, I think I don't even know any of them fuckers are. I'll definitely send a screenshot to my Spurs mates and be like, "Cool, that's a strong team." Like I will be keeping
Taking the
one eye
piss.
on it, really muggy. Like
But
it will
who
be
do you
great.
reckon stays? Like, which of their players stay? Few of the youngsters, you'd think. Maybe Archie Gray will stay. But, like, out of their first team, they've got Gallagher. They just signed Gallagher on what, 200 grand a week? Are they going to keep him in the championship on 200 grand a week?
Well,
Can, can,
all their players have apparently
There's a
Uh,
Levy.
clause in all of them
yeah,
that
but Gallagher was bought in after Levy, so the rumor is he doesn't have that in his
I mean,
contract,
that's amazing.
I think
and
they'll lose.
he's been useless.
Yeah,
yeah, but
it's a
so
weird
is
signing.
David
I mean,
Silva.
it kind of makes
Yeah,
sense. But in hindsight, now you look back and you go like, that wasn't the answer to your problems. But
no, but what is? I mean, you still, if they put their strongest team out on paper, I would still say that's a team that is decent enough to be in fight for Europe. But they're down here, and it's just
But it's
wild how this
amazing how the
happens.
bottom sucks you in, right? The
Yeah,
bottom really
you get in a
sucks you
rut
in.
and you just keep on
It's
rolling.
like quicksand. They just can't get out. And
yeah,
now they're in the bottom three. It's a real test. And you've got, you mentioned Nuno earlier. He's been there. He's been there
Yeah,
before. And, Leeds, Farker, I know he went down with Norwich, but he's got a better side. And I think with the win against our lot, I think they've just about done
I
enough
was
now.
going
They're
to
probably
say,
three
our
points.
leads out, our leads and Nottingham Forest.
I think they're three
They
points
still out.
away. I think 39
I
points will keep you safe.
I think they're I think yeah, if they both win another if Leeds win one more game, Forest probably need a win and a draw or two, then they should probably be safe, you'd think. It's West Ham or Spurs for me.
I think
And
it's
there's a
West Ham or
chance Forest
Spurs.
get pulled into it.
But West Ham, like you said, like they've got players who can win you
Mm,
a game.
yeah.
Watching Spurs,
Bowen and Summerville.
and I've been watching Spurs
Brilliant.
recently because I have to, because this is
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just can't
it's
see.
brilliant entertainment.
You just can't see where anything is coming from.
Brilliant
Like
entertainment.
Yeah.
this,
Shocking games, George. They are.
Yeah, I know, but it's class.
Yeah.
I watched the Sunderland game on the weekend, and it was
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyable. Like, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So good.
Once Sunderland scored, I went, well, that's over then. The Spurs are
Yeah,
not
it's
finished.
that, isn't it? They as soon as that their heads are low from the off, but they're giving it a go. They don't get the goal. Something goes against them, and immediately it's like done. They're out the game.
And and, and I
You don't feel like they're coming back.
and I feel like the fanfare that they're trying to drum up is going against them because they made a massive deal out of that Forest game. Like, get there early, more like Arteta times 10.
Bring
Like,
your
I mean,
lunch.
letting
In
off.
fairness, I actually rate that. I rate
No,
that
no,
they're
no,
still
but
turning up and backing their
I
team.
would try and generate the same because what's your other option? But I feel like
Yeah,
it's
just
going.
boo them every single
Yeah,
minute.
yeah, yeah. No, that's you've got no choice. But at the same time, I just think I think it's working against them, which makes it even more like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
putting
hope
more
it's
pressure on.
Brighton. They're fucking the place is rocking and like they're letting off flares and bouncing. and then
And Welbeck sticks one in.
yeah,
Well, guys,
absolutely.
I'm hoping to
First
get.
10.
I'm trying to get tickets to the Wolves Spurs game here, so
Yeah.
that'll be.
Imagine Wolves
And at
pub.
Wolves, they get the whole bottom stand opposite the coaches, opposite the Billy Wright. So it'll be interesting. So I'm trying to get tickets for that. It'll be quite one,
Chelsea
but it's like watching a car crash, right? You just can't take your eyes off it.
can't look
Yeah.
away. Chelsea have still got the opportunity to do the best thing of all
Oh,
time,
put them down.
and Rory Jennings is quite annoying, but he said it like the way he was describing it. I thought I would be jealous of that. Like if you send them down, your fans will sing about that for 100 years,
Ah,
and like
yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
quite
yeah.
envious of that. Do you know
Oh,
what I
it'd be
mean? 'Cause it'd just
insane. Yeah,
be
if we put the atmosphere, even though
that's
I
better
don't
than
think
an
we're going to
FA
be playing for
Cup.
anything. Yeah, yeah, in a way. Even though I don't think we'll be playing for anything at that stage, the atmosphere for that game is going to be off the charts. Like the whole stadium's. It's like we had
I
Battle of
might
the
see
Bridge
if
where
I
we
can
stop
go
them
to
winning the
that.
league. Yeah, but it will be if there's a chance they can go down if we beat them.
But
That
I just
oh,
If
can
you
we
can
just
send them
give
down,
be unreal.
I'm gonna try and go to that game.
can
Yeah, yeah.
can can we just give Spurs credit though? I mean,
For what?
just on what Pierce has said. Look at the way Spurs are bringing people together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How they've
You know,
united four fans whose teams are also having a tough, very tough
yeah.
spell.
They
all these
really are.
fans are coming together. West Ham fans are coming, Chelsea fans, Arsenal, all these London clubs are coming together. There's real unity. So I think we should thank Spurs as well
Yeah. No,
for,
that's a very good point. Um,
bringing harmony.
I need to I need to see us through to a semi-final shortly,
Oh,
boys.
yeah, we're going to call it there,
Yeah.
but only time will tell whether they finish 18th or not. It'll be a joy. All right, thanks, guys.
Absolutely.